And I talked about something which some of you will have heard me talk about many times. It's very key. It's called a golden moment. And a golden moment is when you actually get back to what's really important in life. And I explained what a golden moment is. A golden moment is when you get up a little bit early, a little bit extra early, and you sit very, very still. It's not with anybody else. And it's just hear the ticking of the clock or outside, the air, and make sure you can feel it on your skin. And the first thing you say is, "Aren't I lucky?" Can you just say that with me?
Aren't I lucky?
For some of you, that wasn't desperately convincing, was it? Some of you, "Aren't I lucky? She's got no idea." No idea. When's the last time she was teaching? Bloody Findhorn lying around having a good time. I have this sort of, my philosophy is so homespun and rough, it's ridiculous, but I have a belief that life is very random and arbitrary. And that above our heads is a hand of cards that life suddenly throws at you. And they're just waving around. Sometimes the wind lifts the card onto your lap, sometimes it pushes it back onto your lap. But these are the cards. And part of life is learning from children, and they're very brave. And we have to be very brave every day and just get our cards out and look at them. And some of you have got some fabulous cards that you haven't celebrated for ages. Some of you have got your health, and until you lose it, you won't realize what a fantastic card it is. And it's temporary, it's on loan, and it can go at any minute, and it's an amazing card. Some of you have experienced in your life unconditional love. Somebody has loved you just for who you are. You didn't have to be anyone or do anything. And it could have been a teacher. Teachers are fabulous. It could have been a grandparent or your mum, but it was unconditional. And there are so many children, folks, who have never experienced unconditional love. You know, it's just, wherever they go, the mirror goes up. Oh, I wish you're a pain. I wish you hadn't made it. You're a pain. I wish you hadn't made it. So you've had some wonderful unconditional love. Some of you. All of us are probably the luckiest people in the world because we're in a time of peace. We're living in peacetime ourselves. There are no bombs going off. We are in the most amazing place of beauty. There are people who never see beauty. So we have, compared to millions, this amazing. And then most of us can work with children. And children are funny and sweet. And Neil Passman said, "Children are the living messages we send to a future we will not see." So we have a connection to the future. How amazing is that? And over here, some of you have got some very difficult cards. Really sharp, horrid cards have just come. Some of you, you've lost your power within a relationship, and that's very scary because we had power and then it's suddenly going and we can't work with that. Some of us have got a health card, which has suddenly tipped us over. Some of you have now got financial problems. A lot of families have suddenly changed the whole shape because of financial problems. But it really doesn't matter whether you've got a really difficult hand of cards or a good hand of cards. There isn't any physical person coming to rescue you. In the end, it's your own, what Mandela calls the light within you, your own inner strength that you have to make so strong that whatever life throws at you, you're strong enough to cope with it. And that inner light, I just call a golden moment. And it's when you're very peaceful and very calm, and at that moment, you are totally bathed in positivity because you are so lucky.